Ghana is your Nigerian Get Pleasure, bringing you political news in our channel. Alban has actually dropped so much detail, coming out to say that President Nana Akufo-Addo used Francis Soso's membership bill to receive achievements at UN. This is actually a very huge information. According to the report from Ghana Web, Alban, the Speaker of Ghana's Parliament, has expressed his deep frustration with the government's refusal to ascertain to several important private membership bills, even as they played a significant role in elevating the country's position on the international stage. Speaking at a public event in Accra on the 28th of December 2024, Alban highlighted that the importance of these bills, particularly those introduced by the Member of Parliament MP for Madina, Francis Soso, which were pivotal in securing Ghana's seat in the UN, that's United Nations Human Rights Council. He has actually come out to say that this was a means for President Nana Akufo-Addo to use it for his own benefit. And the accusation is actually going viral as people are beginning to react to it. Alban has actually given us this update and saying that this Madina MP, the bill that he received was actually an achievement to President Nana Akufo-Addo. According to Alban, the private members' bills per head by Soso were not only critical in advancing Ghana's human rights agenda, but were also instrumental in the Ghanaians' diplomat efforts. These bills helped create a strong case for Ghana to be elected at the prestigious Human Rights Council. However, despite the successes this legislative initiative brought to Ghana's international reputation, Alban revealed that the President Nana Akufo-Addo chooses to reject several of these bills against their own passage in the Parliament. He actually has his own reasons for choosing to reject all these things. But Alban is actually making it a strong case, coming out to say that it is not actually supposed to be, because it is for the betterment of the country and it will elevate the country to so many heights. And this is actually one of the things he has actually come out to say about President Nana Akufo-Addo, coming out to say that he chose to reject several of these bills after the passage in the Parliament. I don't know if President Nana Akufo-Addo will actually have to say this own bit, but people are beginning to react negatively, even positively, to the news making online. And the notable achievement was how, through the effort of Francis Soso, we were able to pass a number of private members' bills. It was this same bill that President Nana Akufo-Addo administration used to be successfully argued for Ghana's election to the United Nations Human Rights Council. Yet, after the success of the global stage, the President wrote to us expressing his decision not to ascertain to some of these very same bills. Alban said, coming to actually say that the President is not, how we are going to put it, but he didn't really make use of this bill because it's actually one of the best that has happened to Ghana. And he has actually given us this information saying that President did not do what he is supposed to do, yet he made some of these people not to pass through the bill. Alban further recounted a particular striking moment when President Nana Akufo-Addo personally contacted Soso to request copies of the bills. These were needed to support the President's arguments at international forum. One such bill was related at the abolition of the death penalty, which was successfully passed in 2023, a significant milestone in Ghana's legal reform efforts. Alban underscored the global significance of such initiative, highlighting how the abolition of the death penalty is becoming increasingly important in light of global concern over wrongful conviction and execution. And here is one bill that would have helped Ghana develop very well, would have helped the people of Ghana, but was actually neglected, refused and rejected by President Nana Akufo-Addo. In as much as it's one thing that will make the country become well developed, become where people actually live, and one thing that will actually give Ghana a good name. But this bill, we are not just really here. And he has actually expressed that this has actually happened, and this is not just the bill, it is in various bills. Biden further recounted a particular striking moment, and this alone, he has actually said that it is one of the bad things that the government did, highlighting how the abolishment of the death penalty is becoming increasingly important in light of global concern over wrongful conviction and executions. In as much as we know, there are offenses you commit that warrant death penalty, executions, and even hanging and all these convictions. But the president personally reached out to Francis Susu for copies of this bill. He needed them for use at international conferences where Ghana was advocating for global reform. Badi explained, we also attended conference to discuss the death penalty, a global issue where many nations are recognizing the imperfections of their justice system. Innocent people have been convicted, sentenced to death, and even executed, only to later discover they were wrongfully punished. And this is actually what we actually want to do, but the government is not giving anybody limelight to do what it's supposed to do. And this has actually bring so much criticism in the administration. The speaker's remark served as a powerful reminder of the disconnect between the achievements of individual legislators and the executive branch action. Badi's criticism points to what he sees as a missed opportunity for the government to build on the progress made through this private members bill, which were crucial to both domestic legal reforms and Ghana's international standing. I don't know how Mahama is going to do all these things. Maybe he will bring back these bills and make it a standing bill, make it compulsory, and make it constitutional, because people are actually really dying for what they did not know. And yes, innocent people have been wrongly convicted just for the evidences, and there are people to know that they are actually free, but it's actually late because of this bill that have not really come to stay. In his address, Biden called for a reset of the country's political trajectory, urging the newly elected government to fulfill its promises and implement the reform it had committed to. We have achieved so much, and Ghana must make significant strides, Biden said. Now, the time to reset and actualize the promises we have made to the people of Ghana is just time. The speakers reflect growing dissatisfaction among some political figures in Ghana with the current administration approach of parliamentary initiative and its engagement with the legislative processes. As the country moves forward, Babi's call for a renewed focus of accountability and reform echoes broadening calls for stronger collaboration between Ghana's legislative and executive branches to address pressing issues facing the country. Please do well to like, comment, follow. Put on your notification bell so you get all our news one by one. Thanks, my people.